I see you bought me a drink. I'm here to kill your son.
But if you don't do everything I say, you're gonna be a damn orphan.
If he don't come, I'm gonna do to you everything I was gonna do to him.
Good time with your mama before you got here.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love the family business, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today, we're going to be talking about the family business New Orleans Season 1, Episode 8, the season finale. This is the review for this final episode of Season 1. Down below, I want you guys to let me know, what did you think about this episode? And man, I felt like this episode was going real quick, especially since we got a lot of different things revealed in this season finale. I'm like, man, we ain't got too much time left. And you know, these episodes be about 40 minutes. And to me, this one seemed like it went the fastest. I mean, it felt like a 30-minute episode. After watching this episode, I cannot wait for season 2. I mean, they really did a great job in the final episode by building a lot of things up and creating all types of new different twists and turns. Now down below, I want you guys to let me know, did you get it right? Did you get the person right as far as who took out Pierre LeBlanc? I told you guys, for some reason, I felt like it was going to be a twist. And the reason that I said that is because in the OG family business, they stay giving us like some type of twist or whatever. You think it's one way and then it's something completely different once things are revealed. So I had a feeling it was going to be the same thing as far as who took out Pierre LeBlanc. And of course, we saw the video and we know it was your girl, Marie. Like really, Marie took him out. We know she had the strap. She was dressed in all black with the hoodie on. But of course, they cleared out that footage and we found out the truth. And y'all know Marie is going to try her best to cover all this up. The good thing is this, she got Curtis on her side. He is trying to protect her no matter what. He really does have, you know, feelings for her. So we're going to see how things develop in season 2 and how John LeBlanc is going to react once he finds out the truth. But let's begin this review. I'm going to focus on the key points. If I miss anything, you guys let me know which parts of the episode you felt like was very important to you. But let's talk about the topic of discussion. Let's begin the review. We know in this episode, we got the aftermath of what happened in episode 7. We know Larry and his crew, they cleaned up on the Crescent boys. I mean, they got their guns, money, drugs. I mean, even though they caught a lot of bodies, they also hit a major lick. Now, we see your boy Saint. He's locked up, and guess what? He is there with Gabriel. I did see one of you guys mention this as far as them two being locked up together and they're going to meet each other. Well, you got it right. These two, they met each other, and we know Gabriel, he's very smart. He knows the law, and he's very powerful. The thing is, Sheriff Clay believes she has the upper hand. She thinks she has Saint in the bag, but we know that's not going to be the case. Your boy Gabriel is going to make sure Saint is able to get the hell up out of there. And we know those charges, they ain't going to hold no weight. Now we know Prince, he's very upset. He is trying to get back to his boys, to the Crescent spot, and find out exactly what went down. We know Lauren is with him. And when they get there, Jace, yes, he has been shot, but of course, he has survived. And it seems like he is going to recover. To be honest with you guys, I'm kind of happy that he did survive because I want to hear him say, your wife a hoe once again. Now, Saint gets his phone call. He's trying to have a conversation with John LeBlanc and let him know that he's locked up and all the different things that's going on. But John tells him he cannot talk right now because he's kicking it with his wife, and he just hangs up on Saint. So y'all know Saint, he's pissed off, like really? And I know in his head, he's like, okay, so these guys definitely had to set me up, and he's probably plotting and planning on a way to get back at them once he gets released. Now, we get to Marquis and DJ. They're looking at the footage of, you know, the Midnight Blues, the night that Pierre LeBlanc got taken out. And in my head, I'm like, man, they should have analyzed every single angle from the jump. I mean, this could have been resolved in the first episode, to be honest with you guys. We all know this. But y'all know they probably wanted to stretch it out because of the show. They wanted to wait until the season finale to give us the real answer on what really happened. But they do see somebody out there with the strap, but it's kind of blurry, so they can't tell who it is. When I saw that footage, I'm like, man, that definitely looks like a female. And we know it was your girl Marie. That was revealed later on in the episode, but I guess they did have some small clues that it could be Marie, just based off the simple fact that she knew all about the club. I guess she didn't know that it was a camera out there and she got caught slipping. But I want to know her true motive on why she will take out Pierre LeBlanc. You guys let me know down below. Now your boy Gabriel, he gets out and look at him. I mean, he got the knife to his head. This dude is very upset that Big Shirley played him and now he wants revenge. I told you guys he is going to be very dangerous and we know he's going to cause problems for everybody. Now we know that Lauren and Prince, they went to the hospital to take Jace there. And while they're there, your girl Simone pops up. She's pissed off. And of course, she's jealous of Lauren. And she's making it seem like, you know, her and Prince are still together. But she's just a crazy ex. This whole thing is going to blow up. I believe it's going to be some issues with John LeBlanc. He's going to be pissed off about, you know, Prince and his daughter. She did make threats to him a few episodes ago. So don't be surprised in season 2 if she finally tells him the history between the two. Now, guess who else pops up to the hospital? Your boy crazy ass Larry. Now we know Larry, he did hurt his finger in that shootout. So that's why he went to the hospital. But he sees Lauren. They end up having a conversation. He has no respect for Prince at all. He understands who he is just based off the colors that he got on, which is purple. And he knows that that was his crew that he took out, right? So he has no respect for him. And he's letting Lauren know that he ain't really messing with him like that, right? Then we get to Kenny and Holly, and this whole scene was completely stupid. I don't know what the hell Holly was thinking. I mean, I guess she wanted to die or whatever, but she wanted to take out the rest of the Crescent boys that was outside. They deep out there, and you can tell that this whole thing was not going to end well. Now, she was able to catch, you know, some bodies out there, but it was not worth it at all. She ended up getting popped, and of course, she's out there laid out, crying, bleeding out. Like, really? No one cares. You wanted to do this. It makes no sense. Kenny up there holding her and everything, crying. It's a little bit too late for that. Y'all should have thought about this before y'all went out there trying to shoot them in broad daylight, especially with only 2 of y'all. Like, who does this? But then again, this is Larry's cuckoo crew, and you know they messed up in their head. Now, we get to Sheriff Clay Marquis. They come back and they let John LeBlanc and Big Shirley know that Saint has been bailed out. The whole deal that they had as far as the 10% is off, and Big Shirley never signed the papers. She was about to, but Marquis walked in. He said, don't do it yet. We get the backstory of what happened. Your boy Gabriel, he came back and he bailed Saint out. And we know he's going to use Saint to do some of his dirty work. So this is what I'm talking about. If Big Shirley never did what she did, Saint would have still been locked up. And Gabriel would have never been her enemy. But we know he told Sheriff Clay that the whole thing about the gun was an illegal search. They did not have a warrant. So that evidence is admissible. So he good. So this man is going to be able to get out. Sheriff Clay up there looking stupid, not understanding, or at least now she knows that this man, Gabriel, he has connections or whatever. And he knows people on the higher up. So we know she's pissed off. John LeBlanc, he pissed off. And we know Marie, she's very upset. I mean, they really thought they had a piece of the Midnight Blues casino, which they almost did. Now, Larry, once again, he is telling Lauren, like, look, he does not trust Prince at all, to stay away from him, leave him alone. And we know Lauren, she's telling her pops, like, look, I'm grown. I can do what I want to do. You have no control over that. And then Kenny, he popped up, let them know that the Crescent boys took out Holly. She did. And this is where Larry gets pissed off. And he tells her, like, look, the Crescent boys, your boy Prince, his crew, they the one that did all of this, and they was about to take out your cousin and your brother. So we had to do what we had to do. We had to take them out. So now she understands that her family has beef with the Crescent boys, which means the whole thing with Prince is at a very high risk, and we know she's going to have a conversation with him at the end of the episode. But Larry was definitely turning up in this episode. I mean, he did tell Lauren that they don't want the old Larry to return, but of course it seems like that's exactly what's about to happen. Now, your boy Marquis, once again, he's telling his mom's like, look, we need to call Uncle LC because we need some help. And she don't want that help. She's like, nah, I don't know about that. I mean, Curtis, he is here. Ain't he supposed to be helping out? He's a bounty hunter, right? And she tells him, look, I'll put 100K on Saint's head if you take him out, dead or alive. So now your boy Curtis is like, bet, I'll get the job done. But as I told you guys in my final predictions video, I just knew Marquis, he was going to want to call, you know, Uncle LC and get more help. Because y'all know Uncle LC and the Duncans up in New York, they going to get the job done. I mean, we're already seeing what Larry is doing, him and the Cuckoo crew. I mean, what they say, they dropped off about 12 bodies. So just imagine if LC and the whole crew really came down there and, you know, and got it cracking. It's going to be easy work for them, in my opinion. Now, Marie goes back to Ernestine, and this time she tells her it's going to be more secrets revealed. And this is not about Curtis or, you know, John LeBlanc. This is about something else that you're trying to hide. It will be revealed. The truth is coming. And Marie, she understands what time it is. She know what she done. She knows she's going to be, you know, exposed for taking out Pierre LeBlanc. And she just gets up and walks out. I'm like, really? Won't you just sit down and stay and see what else she's going to tell you? Because you paid her. Know what I'm saying? But she's too scared. Now, Curtis looks at the video that Floyd showed him of the night that Pierre LeBlanc got taken out. And we know it's kind of blurry, so he can't really see the person that's done this. But Curtis makes a call to New York, to Nevada, lets him know he needs him to basically clear out this video so they can see who the person was. And this is easy work for Nevada. This is what he does, right? Now, we get to John LeBlanc. He gets word from Sheriff Clay about all the killings and everything like that, and he's pissed off. I knew he would be very upset to learn that the Crescent boys were being taken out left and right, and he wants to know what the hell is going on. I mean, his shipment has been stolen, bodies are dropped off. He is ready to go to war. Now, Curtis pops up on Marie, lets her know that she's in danger because they got her on tape, so they know she took out Pierre LeBlanc. And I know she was hoping and praying that she would have got away with this squeaky clean, but guess what? That's not going to be the case. So now she's like, look, I got to fix this. She is trying to call John LeBlanc. She does have a conversation with him, let him know that she needs to talk to him and he needs to come home. Meanwhile, he's telling her like, well, I need to go to the Midnight, Blues casino to have a conversation with Big Shirley because I still need to get my cut of this club. But after having a conversation with Curtis, she understands that it's a chance Big Shirley could let John LeBlanc know that they got her on tape. And if he finds out, we know he's going to take her out. So now she's paranoid. She got the strap. She is ready to catch another body just in case she has to. But Curtis did tell her that he got her or whatever. And he wants to protect her. Now Floyd tells Curtis like, look, don't worry about her. I mean, she did what she did. She ain't innocent. Pretty much screwed them all. He doesn't give a damn about none of them. Now, Larry does pop up. We know Curtis was happy to see his pops. And Larry lets them know that he is there to help them out because he heard about what's going on. So it seems like it's a great family reunion. We got Kenny out there clowning, having a good old time. Meanwhile, the Crescent boys, they're watching, right? We know Henry, she told John LeBlanc that that's the guy that was shooting at them recently, right? And he's up there kicking it with the Duncans. So they were believing that this whole thing was a setup and that they were hired to take them out. So John LeBlanc is like, you know what? Screw my meeting with Big Shirley. I'm getting the hell up out of here. We know who our enemies are, and now we're going to plot and plan to take them out. Now Lauren decides to go meet up with Prince at the Crescent Boys spot, the crime scene. And man, I don't know, y'all. I mean, I feel like she may end up telling him what really went down. I hope she's not that stupid. And I know she has feelings for him. But remember, I told you guys, I believe it will be shaky between the two. But I would not be surprised if all these things that's going on ends up bringing them closer together. But I know Prince will be very upset when he finds out that Lawrence Pops took out most of his crew members and almost took out Jace. So he ain't gonna be happy about that, which is gonna cause a lot of friction between the two. Now, your boy Saint, he has been released. He has returned. And this was the scene that I was waiting for. Now, they showed this particular scene right here, or at least a little bit of it in that official trailer. So this is how I knew that Saint will get out. He pops up at Big Shirley's office, letting her know that he wants Marquis and he ain't playing around. He got to go. Now, he ends up calling Marquis on speakerphone, letting him know that, look, he's going to take out his moms if he does not get there. And now Marquis has to hurry up and get back because he believes that his moms may end up getting taken out. Now, Saint does tell Big Shirley that he has somebody that's willing to pay a whole lot of money to see her, which we already know who that person is. It's Gabriel. So, man, Your boy Gabe is making all types of different moves, and recruiting Saint was definitely a smart tactic from him. Now Marquis gets to the club, he got the strap out, we know security ended up getting dropped off. I'm thinking like, man, where's everybody at? Like, you only got one security, like really? And I believe that Floyd took Monique to the airport or whatever, so he wasn't there, but still, I mean, knowing that Saint is on the loose, you want to make sure you got somebody, not just one, but multiple people there, just in case something pops off. Now, we end up getting a shootout between the two. No one is hitting anybody. I mean, wasting bullets. Marquis ain't hitting jack, right? And then they end up getting into a tussle. And next thing we know, we hear a gunshot. And they're trying to make us wonder who got shot. Now, the look on Big Shirley's face, you know, she was kind of scared at first. But as the episode ended, you can tell she was kind of surprised. It didn't really seem like it was somebody that she does not like that walked in there. I believe most likely it could have been Marquis that walked in there, or maybe it could have been Curtis. She did tell Curtis she wanted him to get Saint up out of here, right? And Curtis is supposed to be real good at his job. The question is, did Curtis pop up? Was he able to get that shot on Saint, or did Marquis end up getting that shot? We know Marquis, he's like the main character of the show, so I don't see him taking no L's as far as dying or whatever. But then again, it's the family business, y'all. You just never know what they're going to do. But I think your boy Marquis is good. I mean, don't be surprised if it is another twist. I mean, your girl Marie, she catching bodies and all that. What if she went back to the club once again to have a conversation with Big Shirley, and then she saw those two tussling and she fired off one, y'all? I mean, I don't know. But I feel like it really could have been Curtis to come in there or whatever to finish the job that, you know, Big Shirley wanted him to do. I mean, he's there for a reason. He is there to take down people. He's a bounty hunter, so hopefully he did his job. But then again, where the hell was Antoinette? She disappeared, right? What if she popped up to the party and fired off a shot on Saint? Now that will be crazy. That will be like a twist that I can see actually coming. You guys let me know who y'all think end up getting shot. If y'all think that Antoinette popped up, Curtis or Marie, somebody popped up, know what I'm saying? Or maybe not. Maybe Marquis was the one to get that shot off. At the end of the day, man, this was a very entertaining season finale. I could not wait until season 2. I believe the original Family Business, I believe season 2, they had 12 episodes. So we're going to see what they're going to do for season 2. Will they give us 12? I mean, at the end of the day, we know we're getting more than 8. Know what I'm saying? We're going to get more than 8 episodes. But I think as the season continued to air out, it got better and better. And now, you know, it's going to be a lot of tension for the next upcoming season. Now, I'm going to make another video. We're going to talk about some early predictions for season 2. So I want you guys to get those predictions ready. You guys let me know. Do y'all think Skunk is still alive? I mean, I say he's still alive. We did not see his body get dropped off. He got to be out there. He got to be out there. And I'm thinking in season 2, he may just pop up once again. But I want to thank you guys for all the love, all the support. Thank you for supporting me in these reviews for the Family Business New Orleans. This is a new show for me. You already know when the OG Family Business returns, I'm going to review that as well. And we're going to continue to talk about all the different shows within the Family Business universe. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.